Welcome to the Chiefs Sports Network, where we broadcast North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Athletics in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Stay tuned for live Chiefs action. This live broadcast of the Chiefs Sports Network and North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Athletics is less than 2 minutes away. Get ready, Chiefs fans. This broadcast of North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Athletics is just 1 minute away here on the Chiefs Sports Network. We are less than 30 seconds away from this live broadcast of the Chiefs Sports Network. Coming up in just a few seconds, your play-by-play host, Wayne White. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, on the Chiefs Sports Network for this broadcast of Lady Chiefs basketball. It's the number 2 seed and number 1 ranked in the state. North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs will host the number 3 seed and number 4 ranked Berkeley Lady Stags. The Lady Stags come in at 20-5 overall. They are the defending Class 5A state champions and defeated the Lady Chiefs last year in the lower state championship game. The Lady Chiefs, they come in the number 1 ranked team in the state at 23-0, looking to not only obviously avenge that loss from last year and advance to the lower state championship game for the second consecutive year, but looking to keep that perfect season rolling. I am the play-by-play voice of the Chiefs, Wayne White. I'll be bringing you all of the action. We are just over 11 minutes from tip-off here of this game at North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, North Myrtle Beach High School. Affectionately called the gym, the reservation. Going to break down, take a look at the players for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs and the Berkeley Lady Stags. I'm going to go with the Lady Chiefs first, running through the starting lineup. At guard number 3, Maddie Vereen, all-state selection this year as a junior Region 6 Player of the Year. Maddie comes in averaging 16.1 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists, and 6.5 steals per game. Another guard, senior number 10, Caitlin Powers, a defensive specialist for the Chiefs. Not only a defensive specialist in basketball, also a defensive specialist for the ultra successful Lady Chiefs volleyball team, lost in the state championship this year after winning the state championship last year. So a great senior season for Caitlin Powers. Also starting at guard or small forward, number 14, a senior, is Sophia Powell. Powell's second leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs at 14.7 points per game, also chips in at 6.6 rebounds per game. She was the Region 6 Defensive Player of the Year, also a member of the All-Region team. Another guard for the Lady Chiefs, a freshman, number 20, Aubrey Anglin. Aubrey at 7.7 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. And then a junior All-Region 6 member, power forward, number 23 is Journey Bly. Journey comes in averaging close to a double-double at 10.7 points per game, 8.4 rebounds per game. Journey playing in her first year with the Lady Chiefs as she transferred in from Carvers Bay, had a successful sophomore year there, averaging 9.4 points, 7.1 rebounds. Lady Chiefs are led by head coach Heather Carney. She's in her third season at North Myrtle Beach. Pretty successful 3 years, 63-11 record in the 3 years, an 85% winning percentage. She's 4-2 in the playoffs. And again, 23-0 so far this year. Now looking over at the Berkeley Stags, Region 7 runners-up this year after winning the region last year. Of course, as I said earlier, went on to win the state championship. The Lady Stags come in at 20-5. Now they finished second to the number 1 ranked team in the, the number 2 ranked team, number 1 in seeding, and that is Goose Creek. So Goose Creek and Chapin, the other game in the lower state playoffs, playing tonight in those semifinals for the lower state championship. And that game tips off at 7 p.m. So they're going to be about an hour behind our tip-off time. We're going to take a look at head coach Crystal Peace's Berkeley Lady Stags. Starters, a lot of these names, if you listened to last year during the lower state championship game, a lot of these names are going to be familiar. And the Lady Stags, they came out and defeated the Lady Chiefs last year 67-32. A smothering defense that the Lady Chiefs just could not find a way to get around. Leading the way in the starting lineup is Kennedy Caldwell, a sophomore, wearing number 1. She averages 7 points, 3.3 rebounds, 2.6 assists. Elena Carter, number 3, another sophomore, named All-State this year. Again, just a sophomore. She is now 2-time All-State and has been a member of the varsity Lady Stags now for 4 years as she came in playing as a 7th grader. Averages 12.7 points, 4.2 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 2.9 steals. Elena Carter, a great all-around player for Coach Peace. Amani McCray, a junior small forward, wearing number 11. She averages 9.1 points, 8.2 rebounds. Starting at shooting guard, small forward, is a senior, number 12, Madison Thomas. Averages just over 8 points and just over 4 rebounds per game. Last year, she had 11.6 boards in the win over North Myrtle Beach in that lower state playoff. Rounding out the starting lineup is junior, number 25, Amani Levy. Levy averages 10.4 points, 5.7 rebounds for Berkeley. Head coach Crystal P., she's in her 16th season at Berkeley. She played college ball at Liberty University. In the last 3 years, 62 and 15. Coach Peace really has the Stags rolling, and as you heard me go through their starting lineup this year, sophomore, junior, just one senior, and the one senior is third on the team in scoring. So the future, not only the present, but the future looks bright for the Berkeley Lady Stags. Still a little over 5 minutes from the starting lineups being introduced, which I've already given them to you, but I will turn the microphone up and let our public address announcer, Joe Blazer, as he is affectionately called, Joe Chestnut is his real name. And folks, we are going to take a quick break because I think we just lost a stream on our Facebook page. I'll let you watch here, but stay tuned as we get our stream back up on Facebook. Back on live here at the reservation from North Myrtle Beach High School. I apologize for the break in the stream there, and hopefully those that were on the previous stream from Facebook, they'll jump over here and join us. Was unfortunately trying to use the touch screen here on the computer and touched the screen in the wrong place, which led to a shutdown of my stream. So again, I apologize to those watching on Facebook. My YouTube stream never went away, so lucky there. That took up a couple of minutes. So we're going to take a look now at the matchup here between the Lady Chiefs and the Lady Stags. Both teams come in averaging 59.3 points per game. That's how close these two teams match up here. Now, points allowed, Lady Stags come in at 36.3. The Lady Chiefs allowing just 24.3, winning games by an average of 35 points per game. We will give you some more breakdown on the matchup, but they have blown the horn, and Joe Chestnut, public address announcer here at North Myrtle Beach High School, is going to give you the starting lineup. I'm going to turn up my mic, let you listen to Joe Blazer and take a look at the starting lineup. First for Berkeley, and then for the North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs.
Justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, our national anthem. Thank you. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third round of Division II 5A Ladies Basketball, State of South Carolina. Tonight, the North Myrtle Beach High School Lady Chiefs taking on the Berkeley High School Lady Stags out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. First, we're visiting Berkeley High School. Sophomore, number 1, Kennedy Caldwell. Sophomore, number 3, Amina Carter. Junior, number 11, Senior, number 12, Madison Thomas. And junior, number 25, Amani Levy. Head coach of the Lady Stags of Berkeley High School, Coach Crystal P. Assistant, Janara Pugh. Assistant, Ricardo Singleton. Athletic Director, Coach Brian Waltz. Principal, Mrs. Heather Dunker. Stats, Miss Jan Robinson. And now, let's get ready for your North Myrtle Beach High School Lady Chiefs. Junior, number 3, Maddie Senior, number 10, Caitlin Powers. Senior, number 14, Sophia Powell. Freshman, number 20, Aubrey England. And junior, number 23, Journey Blythe. Introducing the Berkeley High School varsity cheerleaders, the North Myrtle Beach High School varsity cheerleaders. Head coach of the Lady Chiefs, Coach Heather Corning, assistant Dorsey Benson, Randy Payne, Max Smith, Chad Lojo, AD Tony Howard, principal Miss Anthony Morrow, stats Miss Kim LaFollette, your announcer Joe C. Chestnut, aka Joe Glazer. Your official for tonight's game is the Broccoli.
Getting ready for opening tip here in the third round of the South Carolina Class 5A Division II Girls Basketball State Championship Tournament. North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs, the number 2 seed overall, ended the regular season as the number 1 ranked team in the state of South Carolina, facing the number 4 ranked and number 3 seed Berkeley Stags. The Lady Chiefs will win the opening tap. Aubrey England's going to be tied up. They're going to call a jump ball, and that will turn it over to Berkeley. This is exactly what we saw starting last year in the lower state championship when Berkeley handled North Myrtle Beach Chiefs easily 67-32. The defensive pressure from Berkeley is one of the best that I had ever seen. Inside play there, ball lost by Amani Levy. Turned over, and here comes the Lady Chiefs. Maddie Vereen stops, pulls up inside the lane, and the Lady Chiefs take the 2-point advantage, 2-0, North Myrtle Beach. Three-point attempt there from Elena Carter. Offensive rebound. Another three-point attempt, this one off the mark from Madison Thomas, but the Stags with another rebound. Third three-point attempt is off the mark. 4 shots. Finally, the Lady Chiefs get a rebound. That's Aubrey England. Quickly inside, that's Maddie Vereen, and that's going to be an and one. Maddie Vereen powers up, makes it 4-0 North Myrtle Beach. Foul whistled against Madison Thomas. Maddie Vereen, just a 44% free throw percentage shooter. Missed the shot, but the Lady Chiefs Up 4-0 here in the early going of the first quarter. Driving into the lane, and the teardrop jumper by Kennedy Caldwell. Stags are on the board, 4-2. North Myrtle Beach leads. Apologize, North Myrtle Beach quickly coming down the other way. Sophia Powell missed the shot, got the rebound, missed a hook shot. That's Caitlin Powers just above the free throw line. Her shot is off. Rebound by Amani Levy. The Stags gonna slow it down a little bit. Head coach Crystal Peace giving instruction to her sophomore guard, Elena Carter. Stags looking inside. Amani Levy's layup attempt rolls off. Aubrey Anglin. It's the rebound. That's Maddie Vereen inside. Her layup attempt rolls off the front of the rim. Long three-point attempt, and this one tickles the twine. Madison Thomas gives the Stags their first lead of the game at 5-2. Quickly coming the other way, the Lady Chiefs get it forward to Journey Bly. Journey Bly goes up for the layup. Before she can get the shot off, though, Amani Levy knocks it away. North Myrtle Beach ball. Just under 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Maddie Vereen trying to get it inside. Picked off by Amani Levy. And now the foul going to be called, I believe, against North Myrtle Beach. And it is foul called against North Myrtle Beach's Aubrey Anglin. That is her first, team's first. Five to 4, the Berkeley Stags leading North Myrtle Beach here in the early going. Scores so far, Madison Thomas had a long three-pointer. Elena Carter hit a teardrop jumper in the lane for the 5 points for the Lady Stags. Over on North Myrtle Beach's side, Maddie Vereen has all 4 points. That ball inbounded, but they say it's going to be off of North Myrtle Beach's Aubrey Anglin. Stags will maintain possession, play it into the backcourt. That's where Elena Carter will handle the ball. Elena Carter pulls up. Her shot in and out. Journey Bly with the rebound, and Aubrey Anglin on the other end. Nice pass from Maddie Vereen to Aubrey Anglin, and the Lady Chiefs retake the lead at 6-5. Another three-point attempt, this one from Kennedy Caldwell. The Lady Chiefs have the rebound coming the other way. Maddie Vereen to Aubrey Anglin. She's off. Sophia Powell and one. Lady Chiefs getting up and down the court. They're now going to take an 8-5 advantage. Foul called. And going to be a timeout called by Coach Crystal Peace. North Myrtle Beach 8, Berkeley 5. 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. I can't show you the crowd here for the Berkeley Stags, but pretty much almost 1-to-1, they are matching the homestanding North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Great crowd coming up from Berkeley. I'd like to thank everyone watching either on our NMB Chiefs Facebook page or the Chiefs Sports Network's YouTube channel. Sophia Powell steps to the line, and for the second time, the Lady Chiefs fail to complete the old-fashioned three-point play in the backcourt. Foul is going to be called against North Myrtle Beach's Maddie Vereen, her first, team second. Each team now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Sophomore Kennedy Caldwell runs point up top for Berkeley. Over to Madison Thomas, Aubrey Anglin with the defensive pressure. Blocked from behind, and that is going to be a foul. Foul called, not sure it was, but anytime you attempt a block from behind, chances are you're going to get whistled, and that is going to be 2 fouls here against North Myrtle Beach's All-State player and Region 6 Player of the Year, Maddie Vereen, and that will send Amani McCray, number 11, to the line. Amani shooting 65% from the line on the year. And her first free throw hits the back of the rim. Eight to 5 your score, 4 minutes, 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Second free throw up, rolls out. Rebound by North Myrtle Beach's Caitlin Powers. Madison Vereen, more easily and commonly known as Maddie Vereen, gets into the lane, little scoop, hits the front of the rim, gets a rebound, puts up the layup, and that's good. It's 10-5, North Myrtle Beach, and Maddie Vereen has 6 points. Down on the other end, missing the jumper in the lane is Amani Levy. Tied up, possession goes to North Myrtle Beach. Lady Chiefs have the ball stolen in the backcourt. So Elena Carter over to Madison Thomas, now down low to Amani McCray. That ball blocked by Aubrey Anglin. Aubrey Anglin now to Maddie Vereen into the lane, has it knocked away by Amani Levy. Levy tries to outlet pass it to Kennedy Caldwell. Caldwell loses the ball in the backcourt. So the Chiefs will take over possession. Demi Gray checks in, a senior, number 31 for Berkeley. She is committed to Spartanburg Methodist College, comes in averaging 6.8, 3 rebounds per game. Not a bad player coming off the bench for Coach Peace. Lady Chiefs working with that 10-5 advantage. 2.5 minutes to play. Aubrey Anglin with a 3, hits the back of the rim. With the rebound is going to be Amani Levy, and whistled for her first foul. Coming over the black is All Region 6 performer Journey Bly for the Lady Chiefs. I am the play-by-play voice for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, Wayne White. For those of you that have not watched many of our basketball broadcasts, I'm a one-man show running everything, so we'll try to keep the score updated, keep the camera moving, keep talking. Multitasking at my best. The Lady Chiefs. Journey Bly got the rebound, tried to outlet it quickly up to Sophia Powell, but threw it more towards the Berkeley bench, and that's a turnover for the Chiefs. 10-5. The clock is not running. There it goes. Now the clock is running. It was not running. It was stuck on 2:28. I don't think anybody has noticed that the clock is supposed to be stopped now. Was running. We're down to 2:18. I apologize. Quickly coming the other way is Journey Bly. And that's going to be an offensive foul called. And for Journey, that is her second foul of this game. 5th team foul, and that's going to cause Heather Carney to go to the bench. Coming in for the Lady Chiefs, it's Kaylee Vereen, sophomore, 6'1". Lady Stags working away. That's Demi Gray, takes it into the lane. lost possession of the ball quickly in for North Myrtle Beach with Sophia Powell to tie it up. Alternate possession goes to Berkeley. Nice spin move, little jumper by Elena Carter. 10-7. Foul called in the backcourt against Berkeley. That is their third team foul. First foul whistled against Demi Gray. Lady Chiefs get it to Maddie Vereen in the backcourt. Maddie's gonna have this one stolen, and the Stags coming. Demi Gray pull up. Fast break jumper just outside the lane. 4 unanswered points. We're at 10-9 now. Lady Chiefs holding on to the lead, but this is what we expected to see in the third round of the playoffs. A tight game. Maddie Vereen working it around up top, gets it over to Sophia Powell. Powell drives the lane, kicks it out. Now back to Powell for 3 from the corner. Rims out. Maddie Vereen there with the rebound. And she is going to draw the foul. Foul will be called against Elena Carter, her first. And that will send Maddie Vereen to the free throw line for 2 shots. She missed her previous shot from the charity stripe. As I said earlier, Maddie, an all-state player, Region 6 Player of the Year. The free throw line is a menace for her. Just 44% coming into the game. She's now 0 for 2. Checking in for North Myrtle Beach this is junior number 22, Keasia Bryant. Maddie's second free throw is off the mark. Sophia Powell in for the rebound, though. The Lady Chiefs regroup. Maddie Vereen contested shot. She's going to get the offensive rebound. Goes back up. She's bumped. No call. Kiki Bryant gets the rebound. It's going to be tied up. Alternate possession. This time will go to the Lady Chiefs. 10-9. North Myrtle Beach leading Berkeley. 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lady Chiefs with the inbound pass. Kiki throws a little high, and Sophia Powell can't bring it down. So with 52 seconds on the clock, trailing by 1, Berkeley Stags working into the front court. Inside, great pass, and the layup from Amani Levy. That pass from Elena Carter. And the Lady Chiefs are going to turn it over in the backcourt again. The pressure defense by the Berkeley Lady Stags has not changed from last year to this year. The Lady Chiefs get a turnover of their own. Maddie Vereen with the Euro step through. Misses the layup though, and coming the other way with 15 seconds on the clock is Berkeley. Another great pass from Elena Carter to Amani McCray. And it's 13-10. Foul is going to be called in the backcourt. And that is called against Demi Gray. That's going to send Maddie Vereen to the free throw line for 2 shots. (13-10) the score. It was 10-5, an 8-0 run right now by Berkeley. There's 4 seconds left on the clock. Maddie Vereen steps to the line for 2 more free throws. This one is good and stops that 8-0 run. Pulls the Lady Chiefs to within 2. Maddie Vereen will be looking to make this a 1-point game. Second free throw is up and true. So with 4 seconds to go, Here comes Kennedy Caldwell. She kicks it out. That's Amani McCray, and shot off the back of the rim, and that is the end of the first quarter. Berkeley Lady Stags 13, North Myrtle Beach 12. We're in for a barn burner here in North Myrtle Beach. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Keep an eye out on the bottom as we run through our sponsors who make all of our broadcasts here on the Chief Sports Network possible. And we're back with second quarter action. Berkeley controlling the ball here to start the second 8-minute period. Amani McCray drives the baseline into the lane and scoops and scores. That makes it 15-12. Now a turnover in the backcourt. Another quick layup attempt. This one by Kennedy Caldwell, but will not go through the Lady Chiefs. Maddie Vereen coming the other way. Maddie goes into the lane, and that ball, they say, is going to be knocked out by the Chiefs. Possession over to Berkeley. Lady Chiefs led 10-5 with about 4.5 minutes to go. And it's been a 10-2 run since. Three-point attempt by Madison Thomas is off. Rebound, turnaround jumper by Elena Carter. And it's 17-12. Berkeley. Lady Chiefs pressuring the ball. Sophia Powell. Now Sophia Powell gets the ball back up top. Sets the offense. Gets it to Journey Bly. Journey Bly drives the lane, has her layup off the mark. And this is Jakia Burton. Jakia Burton to Kennedy Caldwell. The Lady Chiefs will get another steal. For North Myrtle Beach, Sophia Powell crosses over. The layup is good. And the Lady Chiefs pull back to within 3. 17-14 now the score. Just over 6 minutes remaining here in quarter number 2. Freshman Aubrey Anglin with the defense for North Myrtle Beach. That layup attempt by Elena Carter is all. Sophia Powell with the rebound. Comes quickly the other way. Nice defensive job there between Madison Thomas and Jakia Burton. The double team stopped the momentum. She couldn't stop her feet, and Sophia is called for the travel. Bringing the ball up court, sophomore Elena Carter. Again, sophomore. Two-time All-State, has already played 4 years of varsity basketball for the Lady Stags. She scored 13 points, pulled down 9 rebounds, had 6 assists last year. Thought she was going to get the turnover here, and she's still going to get the turnover as the Lady Chiefs are able to tie it up, and North Myrtle Beach will take over possession on the held ball. Re-entering the game for Berkeley is Amani Levy. 2 points so far tonight for the 5'10" power forward. North Myrtle Beach with possession. Maddie Vereen handles the ball up top. Kiki Bryant. Now back to Maddie. Maddie works. Driving is Caitlin Powers, goes to kick it out to Sophia Powell on the far side. And that pass turns it over out of bounds back to the Lady Stags. Like what North Myrtle Beach is doing, not quite as much full court pressing as we are used to seeing, but they got a taste of Berkeley last year. These quick guards can all handle the ball. That's Madison Thomas at the top of the key. She's going to have it taken away by Sophia Powell. Sophia Powell drives the lane, and she is going to be fouled on the drive. Foul is going to go against Amani McCray. It's Amani McCray's first foul of the contest. Coach Peace was not happy with a no call against Sophia Powell on the other side. Powell with the free throw pulls the Lady Chiefs to within two now, 17-15, 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Powell's second free throw up and good, and the Lady Chiefs have closed this back to within one. Quickly coming the other way, driving all the way to the basket is Elena Carter. She dishes off to Amani Levy, and Levy with the 19th point. Lady Chiefs having trouble getting it over. That's going to be a turnover in the backcourt. Easy layup for Elena Carter. 21-16 advantage now. Maddie Vereen quickly comes the other way. Her jumper inside the lane. Rims out, and Amani Levy gets the rebound. 21-16. Your score, Lady Chiefs had closed within one at 17-16. And back-to-back quick baskets for the Berkeley Stags. This is Amani McCray working up top, gets it to Elena Carter in the corner to Madison Thomas, and that three-pointer rains good. And we've got an 8-point advantage now, and head coach Heather Carney is going to call a timeout. And the Berkeley Stags fans are letting their team hear it as they have opened up a 24-16 advantage, 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Coming out of this timeout, and this is one of those things last year we saw it. I've mentioned it, I know, a few times, and we'll probably mention it a few more. The pressure defense is something that North Myrtle Beach has not seen all season. Not too many teams in the state are going to put this kind of pressure on you, and the Lady Chiefs have had a hard time getting it into the front court on a few occasions. Those backcourt turnovers leading to quick layups. And here we have another attempt. And this one, I'm going to say Amani Levy could not catch up with it before it goes out of bounds. She comes up hobbled a little bit, but looks like Amani is going to be okay. So the Lady Chiefs. Kiki Bryant gets it up to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen quickly into the lane, and drive's going to be called for. The foul is Amani McCray. That is her second personal foul. The Blue Crew student cheering section for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs chanting, "You can't do that," to Amani McCray. Maddie Vereen will step to the free throw line. This will be free throws. 6 and 7. for Maddie. She misses that one. Now just 2 for 6 from the line is Maddie Vereen. Second free throw up off the back iron, going to be pulled down on the rebound by Madison Thomas for Berkeley, and Thomas going to bring it the other way. Driving inside was Demi Gray, moving it around quickly, get it for another three-pointer, Madison Thomas. Berkeley now opened up a double-digit lead at 27-16. Another turnover, and Amani Levy stepped in front of the pass, got the interception, but stepped on the sideline out of bounds. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, 27-16. The Lady Stags have turned it up here in the second 8-minute section. That's Kiki Bryant working her way out front. The Lady Chiefs have got to quit picking up their dribble. Every time they do, pressure comes on and there's nobody to pass to, and quickly the Stags coming the other way. Kennedy Caldwell looks over at Coach Peace, gets the offensive call. Works it to the right, gets it out to Madison Thomas. Amani McCray now to Demi Gray. Demi Gray drives into the lane, and foul is going to be called against North Myrtle Beach's Aubrey Anglin. That is Aubrey's second foul. First called against the Chiefs here in the second quarter. Checking back in for North Myrtle Beach is Journey Bly. She will replace Keasia Bryant. Demi Gray having a problem with a contact, so she is going to come out of the game. Elena Carter back in for Berkeley. Kennedy Caldwell gets it in to Madison Thomas. Thomas has that one tipped, and Sophia Powell is going to come away with the ball, and now the foul called against Amani Levy. For Levy, her first foul. I'm hesitating calling the fouls. I believe that I missed one earlier, so I do not want to give you a incorrect foul count. Checking back in for North Myrtle Beach is Keasia Bryant. 27-16 your score. Berkeley leading 1 minute. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Maddie Vereen thinks about driving in the lane, pulls it back out. Aubrey Anglin, she tries to get it back to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen loses it. The steal by Elena Carter. Elena misses the the layup. Rebound by Amani McCray, and she is going to be fouled as she went back up. That was Keasia Bryant. Called for her first personal foul, and that will send Amani McCray to the free throw line. She missed her 2 earlier free throw attempts. And this one rolls around and rims out. Checking back in for the Lady Stags is Jakia Burton. Alana Everett, a freshman, waiting at the table. She will be checking in for Amani McCray if McCray can hit the free throw. And she does. So in comes the freshman guard, Alana Everett. 28-16, a minute and 31 seconds to play here in the first half. 2-2-1 press put on by Berkeley, and it has been very successful. And that foul is going to be called against Alana Everett, who had just checked in. That is going to be the 4th foul of this quarter. First called against Everett. Lady Chiefs will inbound into the backcourt. to Maddie Vereen. Maddie to Journey Bly. Back to Maddie. Sophia Powell, a long three-pointer, and she drains it. First points in quite some time as the Lady Chiefs were stuck on that 16, but they hit that three, 28-19 now with under a minute to play here in the first half. North Myrtle Beach faithful pulling and cheering on their defense now. Elena Carter, dangerous cross-court pass, but Aubrey Anglin unable to come up with it, and that's going to be a double dribble. Alana Everett picked the ball up, dribbled, pulled up her dribble, and then started again. So turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Chiefs. 34 seconds to play, down 28-19. Maddie Vereen brings the ball just across the timeline into the front court. Lady Chiefs will be happy to go with one shot here. Well, Kiesha Bryant saw a hole, drove to the lane. She is going to be fouled. Foul called against Kennedy Caldwell. And there's the foul that I missed earlier. That is Caldwell's second foul, fifth team foul, and that will send Kiesha Bryant to the line. Scoreless so far tonight. First time to the line for the junior guard. First shot up hard off the back of the rim. Checking back in with 16 seconds to go for offensive purposes comes Amani Cray and Amani Levy. Kiki Bryant patiently waiting to take her second free throw. Second shot is up. This one off the back iron, but a soft roll, and the Lady Chiefs get into the 20s as well. 28-20. That ball inbounded, and that is going to be a foul, second called on Kiesha Bryant. Just the third foul called against the Chiefs here in the second quarter, so no free throws. Berkeley got the length of the court to go. 14 seconds to go here in the first half. Get the ball into Madison Thomas. Madison's going to be double teamed. She gets into the hands of Kennedy Caldwell. Lady Chiefs are going to get a turnover. This is Aubrey Anglin, the freshman. She's going to pull up for three at the buzzer. It's off. And North Myrtle Beach's Journey Bly gets the rebound, but unable to get a shot off. Buzzer sounds, and we've got a good one here in the third round of the 5A Division II playoffs. The visiting Berkeley Lady Stags 28, North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs 20. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go down and check all my scores against the official book. We'll be back, give you the score leaders. And back with second half action. You're watching Lady Chiefs basketball here on the Chiefs Sports Network. Back here at North Myrtle Beach High School. Wayne White bringing you all of the play-by-play here on the Chief Sports Network, and it's 28-20 at the half. Berkeley leading North Myrtle Beach. Scores for North Myrtle Beach leading the way is Sophia Powell with 9 points, Maddie Vereen with 8, Aubrey Anglin with 2, and Keasia Bryant has 1. Leading the way for the Berkeley Lady Stags with 3 threes is Madison Thomas, the only senior to play tonight so far. They have 2 other, Demi Gray also a senior. But Madison Thomas leading the way with 9 points. Elena Carter with 6. Kennedy Caldwell has 2. Amani McRae with 5. Amani Levy with 4. And Demi Gray with 2 points. In that first half for the Lady Chiefs, 14 turnovers. We don't have all of the statistics, but I do know that the Lady Chiefs had 14 turnovers. I am going to take a guess that that led to about 20 of the 28 points for the Berkeley Stags. The Lady Stags will have first possession here in the second half, and bringing the ball over the timeline is Kennedy Caldwell. Off to Elena Carter, back to Caldwell. Lady Stags walking the way around front, and Maddie Vereen gets a tip. Aubrey Anglin with the steal, and I couldn't move the camera fast enough. Maddie Vereen with the layup. And Maddie now with 10 points. Another turnover coming the other way is North Myrtle Beach. Maddie Vereen could not handle the ball, turns it right back over. That three-point attempt off, going to be rebounded by Madison Thomas. Amani Levy with the three-point attempt. Maddie Vereen for the Chiefs with the rebound, brings it across the timeline, now slows it down. Maddie Vereen up top, gets into the lane, shoots it through contact, and up for the layup. She's off again. Journey Bly with the rebound, and Journey Bly is going to be fouled. Foul called against Amani Levy. That is her second personal foul, first here in the third quarter. Aubrey Anglin gets it in to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen, short jumper, it's off. Journey Bly gets the rebound. It's going to be tied up. Alternating possession will stay with North Myrtle Beach. Demi Gray checks in for the Lady Stags. Like to say hello to all of our visitors from Berkeley watching tonight, either on Facebook or YouTube. Nice pass by Aubrey Anglin, gets it inside to Journey Bly, and the junior with her first basket of the game. Foul's going to be called against North Myrtle Beach's Keasia Bryant, and that is her third foul. I apologize for not changing that score. I was actually looking over on our Facebook feed and went to change the score and couldn't do it from there. And with her fourth three-pointer, Madison Thomas scores the first points of this second half for the Berkeley Stags. It's 31-24 Berkeley. Kiki Bryant put her head down, drove into the lane. She's going to get a turnover, and coming the other way is Elena Carter and the Lady Stags. Carter tries to get into the lane. Wild one-handed shot put up. Rebound was by Thomas. Three-point attempt is off, and Kiki Bryant comes the other way. She's going to miss the layup. tied up on the rebound. This alternating possession will turn it over to the Lady Stags. So with that offensive rebound will be Amani McCray. Sophia Powell, normal starter for the Lady Chiefs. Did not start the second half, but the senior is now in. And a turnover for the Chiefs. Maddie Vereen stepped right in front of that pass. Coming the other way, and the layup from the Chiefs junior all-state player, Maddie Vereen. And it's a 5-point game at 31-26. And head coach Crystal Pierce is going to call a timeout. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and the Lady Chiefs have closed it to within 5 on the driving layup by Maddie Vereen. And we're back coming out of the timeout here in North Myrtle Beach High School. Berkeley with the ball and with the lead at 31-26. Shot there by Amani McCray comes up short. Sophia Powell with the rebound for North Myrtle Beach. Aubrey Anglin gets it inside to Journey Bly. Journey Bly with the contested layup, and the ball drops down and good. And the Lady Chiefs within 3 at 31-28. Another turnover. Anglin to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen stops, pops in the lane, and the Lady Chiefs back to within 1:30. 31 now. And another turnover, this one in the backcourt. Maddie Vereen again. And the Chiefs have the lead at 32-21. The Lady Chiefs did not press much the first half, but assistant coach Darcy Vincent, the defensive guru of the coaching staff, and she has turned up the volume and the heat. That foul called against Aubrey Anglin. I believe that is her third foul. And the NMB faithful getting into it now here at the reservation. Thomas gets it back to Elena Carter. Elena Carter's three is off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Amani McCray. Driving to the basket was Demi Gray. She's going to be fouled before getting inside. Foul called against Journey Bly. That is her third. Lady Chiefs rely heavily on the starting five, and two of those have three fouls. A little less, or a little more than midway through the second half. Missed shot by Gray, rebound by Amani McCray. Amani McCray missed the shot. Journey Bly in for the rebound, but she comes down hard. Athletic training staff for North Myrtle Beach out quickly to check on Journey Bly. That lady is tough. She plays tough. Mother came in out of the stands as she came down hard in the lane. Training staff, head coach Heather Carney was down there, and Journey is going to be taken out and evaluated. There's an intentional foul called against. Intentional foul called against Berkeley. Lady Chiefs will have to substitute someone in for Journey Bly. They send in sophomore Zoe Costello. And Zoe's free throw rims out. Zoe Costello had to be someone off the bench coming in. The sophomore was 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Second free throw up, and this one too rims out. Costello will now come out. Kiesha Bryant will step in. Lady Chiefs trail by 1. Journey Bly is back out on the bench, and she is going to quickly come back to the court, or come back to the table to check in. Lady Chiefs bring the ball into the front court. Sophia Powell from 3, and the Lady Chiefs have taken now a 4-point advantage, 35-31. And Kiki Bryant steals the ball away from Madison Thomas. Now has it knocked away herself, and quickly gonna tie it up in the tie ball. Alternating possession to North Myrtle Beach. And back into the game comes Journey Bly. The junior went down hard, went out, was evaluated. She's fine. Has just 2 points tonight, but an all-region performer, averaging 10.7 points, 8.4 rebounds. Very important player for the Lady Chiefs. Inbounding the ball right in front of North Myrtle Beach's bench is Kiesha Bryant. Gets it into Sophia Powell, now to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen wants to get into the lane, pulls up into the free throw line. Shot was off, rebound was by Sophia Powell, but Powell called for her first foul, got the rebound but pushed off to get it. The Lady Chiefs now in a 2-1-2 zone press. Breaking the press, but Maddie Vereen comes from the backside, gets the turnover, and she is going to be fouled. Foul by Madison Thomas. That is the team's third foul. That is Thomas's second of the game. Maddie Vereen was pressured all the way up the court. And as Thomas came in to double team her, reached in for the foul. Lady Chiefs inbound it to Maddie Vereen in the backcourt. Maddie looking, works her way. Now hands off to Sophia Powell. Powell bottled up by Elena Carter. Ball knocked away. It's loose. No foul called. Thought that the Lady Chiefs had reached in, but Kennedy Caldwell. Now over to Elena Carter. Elena Carter drives into the lane. Nobody's there. Wide open free throw, and it rolls off. And Sophia Powell with the rebound comes the other way. And the Lady Chiefs with yet another turnover. Just under 2 minutes now on the clock here in the third quarter. North Myrtle Beach 35, Berkeley 31. Three-point attempt goes off the back iron, pops up, hits the shot clock. Dead ball situation. Ball goes over to North Myrtle Beach, and checking in for the Lady Chiefs is senior guard Caitlin Powers. Caitlin will trigger it in to Maddie Vereen. Maddie Vereen brings it into the front court. Maddie to Sophia. Sophia now drives into the lane. Ball was knocked away by Thomas. And there's going to be a foul called. Foul on the reach in from behind on Elena Carter. Carter's second foul, fourth team. 4 team fouls now for each squad here in the third quarter. The next foul on either team will send their opponent to the line, shooting 2. Kiki Bryant gets the ball into Journey Bly. Journey drives the lane, stops, pops, and the Lady Chiefs now up 37-31. Lady Chiefs 17-3. They have outscored Berkeley here in the third quarter. Foul called from behind. We will wait to see if this is Kiki Bryant or no. They are going to get Caitlin Powers. That is Caitlin's first foul. And that'll be the 5th foul, sends Jakia Burton to the line. Jakia is yet to score her first trip to the free throw line. Burton's first attempt is off the mark. A lone three-pointer by Madison Thomas. That is, as of right now, the only 3-point scored by Berkeley here in the third quarter. It was 28-20 coming out of the half. The Lady Chiefs have put up 17 points here in the third quarter. Second free throw by Burton is good. 37-32 now your score. Lady Chiefs get the ball across the timeline as Journey to Maddie Vereen. Maddie has it blocked by Amani McCray. The Lady Chiefs are going to maintain possession but then turn it over. And in on the fast break layup is Kennedy Caldwell. 37-34 now your score. Turnovers have cost the Chiefs dearly in this game, if not for turnovers. This shot by Maddie Vereen is going to be blocked, goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Chiefs. Quickly up, checking into the game before the inbound is Alana Everett. She checks in for Kennedy Caldwell. 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lady Chiefs leading 37-34. Oh. Kiki Bryant went to pass it in, was knocked right back to her by Elena Carter, and by instinct, Kiki catches the ball. Checking quickly back in, since they are on offense with 32 seconds to go, is Kennedy Caldwell. Still with the 2-2-1 press. Sophia Powell is going to pick it off. She saves it to Maddie Vereen. Maddie is going to lose it. Now there's a scramble for the ball. Another jump ball possession. And the ball will be maintained by the Berkeley Lady Stags. For the most part, here in the third quarter, the Lady Chiefs have really tightened up on holding on to the ball. In fact, they have gotten the lead by turning it over, and here's another one. Kiki Bryant gets a turnover and a drive in the basket. 39-34. Half-court shot from Madison Thomas. And the Lady Chiefs are going to lead 39-34 going into the fourth quarter. The Lady Chiefs outscore the Stags 19-6 in the third quarter and lead it 39-34, 8 minutes away from advancing to the lower state championship game for the second consecutive year. Berkeley, the defending state champions who defeated the Lady Chiefs in that lower state championship game, they are looking to make their second consecutive trip to the Final Four. I'm going to take a quick break, take a quick swig of water. We got 8 minutes of exciting action coming up here on the Chief Sports Network. And as we start the fourth quarter, North Myrtle Beach with possession. Sophia Powell to Aubrey Anglin. Now to Caitlin Powers, into Maddie Vereen. Maddie looking to get into the lane, is stopped. Now looking for an open man. She finds Sophia Powell. Pressure defense, Maddie Vereen with it, scoops and scores. 41-34, North Myrtle Beach. With the first basket here early in the fourth quarter. And a turnover. That's Journey Blah is going to get it. Drives the lane, spins, and the layup. And the Lady Chiefs are going wild. It's 43-34. They have opened a 9-point lead. And Coach Crystal Pierce calls the timeout. North Myrtle Beach turning up that defensive pressure in the second half. They trailed by 8 at halftime and have owned the second half, outscoring Berkeley now 23-6 here in the second half and holding a 9-point advantage with 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining on the clock. Say hello to some of the people watching online. William Bryce Brady. Timmy Vereen. Keith Wagner is on a mission trip down in the island somewhere. So, Keith, thank you for taking the time to join us, and thank you for what you're doing down there. Lots of Stags fans, West Keisha, Coaches Mo, that is the name on Facebook. Anyway, back to action, and we're going to get a quick layup by Amani Levy. First points here of the fourth quarter makes it 43-36. Sophia Powell with the three for North Myrtle Beach. It is now 46-36. The Lady Chiefs have opened a double-digit lead. First time they've had a double-digit lead in the game. And one on the driving layup from Amani McCray. She is going to be fouled. They called the foul against Journey Blah. That is her fourth. Amani McCray, 1 for 4 from the line tonight. She's going to step to the line looking to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And it is good, and that pulls the Stags to within 7 at 46-39. Maddie Vereen drives into the lane. Ball's going to go. The one referee did not see it. Good job by the officiating crew. Maddie Vereen, that ball was definitely off of her foot, but the Chiefs going to get a turnover. And Maddie Vereen misses the layup, but is going to be called for the foul. Foul called against Amani McCray. That is her third foul, and will send Maddie Vereen to the line for 2 free throws. She is 2 for 6. But hits this one and gives the Chiefs a 47-39 advantage. Demi Gray checks in, replacing Madison Thomas for Berkeley. The second free throw off the side of the rim. Rebound by Kennedy Caldwell. Now, while I thought the last call was a good call, I think this one was a bad call. Sophia Powell comes in, knocks the ball away off of the hand of Elena Carter. The same official that reversed the call the last time. calls this one good. Nice job there on defense by Caitlin Powers. The Lady Chiefs get the turnover and coming the other way. Three-pointer by Aubrey Anglin off the front of the rim. She's going to get the offensive rebound. Caitlin Powers for two. That's an air ball. Caitlin Powers does not shoot much. She saw that she was wide open. Not a shot that I think Coach Heather Carney wanted. Not a normal shot that you would see Caitlin Powers take. Driving to the lane is Demi Gray. Pulls it back to within 6 points at 47-41. Maddie Vereen getting stopped in the backcourt. She's going to find Aubrey Anglin in the lane. Tries a turnaround jumper off the back rim, and here come the Stags again. Amani Gray. Ball's up off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Amani McCray. And driving in for the layup, Kennedy Caldwell. We're back to a 4-point game, 47-43 in the Lady Chiefs. Turnover on the inbound pass. The referee that Coach Carney is not happy with, wanting to know if she wanted to call a timeout, and I think she told him no, she wants him to make the right call. She's not been happy with the last two calls. But 47-43, three-pointer in, out, and back in by Elena Carter. And that pulls the Stags to within one, and Heather Carney will call the timeout. That is going to be a full timeout. We will take a look over at the North Myrtle Beach. Huddle, 4 minutes, 48 seconds remaining. The Lady Chiefs had built a 10-point lead, but that lead down to 1 as Berkeley has come storming back here in the fourth quarter at 47-46. It was 39-34, Lady Chiefs leading at the end of the third quarter. They built that to a 10-point lead, but the Lady Stags have come storming back and closed it to within 1 at 47-46. And North Myrtle Beach ball will bring it across the timeline as Maddie Vereen. Sophia Powell now in the corner. She drives to the lane, spins back to her left. Layup is no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Amani Levy. And the Lady Chiefs are going to get the turnover. With that was Caitlin Powers, but Sophia Powell missed the layup. And quickly coming the other way and throwing the ball away is Elena Carter, trying to push it up court a little bit too fast. 4 minutes, 18 seconds remaining. 1-point game here in the third round of the South Carolina Class 5A Division II State Championship Tournament. The winner of this game advances to the lower state championship game where they will, while I was pulling that up, the Lady Chiefs turn it back over to Berkeley. So Berkeley will have the ball, possession, down 1. The winner of this game will place the winner of the number 1 seed Goose Creek against the number 4 seed Chapin. They are playing right now at Goose Creek. Missed shot, another offensive rebound, and Amani McCray was fouled. Fouled by Caitlin Powers, her second. That will send Amani McCray to the free throw line, shooting 2. She is 1 for 5 so far tonight. Looking to tie the game here with her first free throw. Nothing but net. And we're all tied with 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in regulation. Second free throw from Amani McCray. Up and good. The Lady Stags have come all the way back from that double-digit deficit here in the fourth quarter. And Aubrey Anglin throws it out of bounds, trying to get it to Sophia Powell. Another unforced turnover for North Myrtle Beach. And now with the lead comes the Stags. Kennedy Caldwell. She's going to hand the ball off to Elena Carter. Carter being defended by Anglin. Now works the ball to the other side, driving into the lane. Amani Levy with the shot. It was blocked by North Myrtle Beach's Sophia Powell. Kiki Bryant for North Myrtle Beach. Kennedy Caldwell battling for the rebound. Jump ball called, possession. Goes to Berkeley. Demi Gray over to Caldwell. Caldwell with the 3. And a 51-47 advantage, and another turnover in the backcourt for North Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach, such a great quarter in the third, but they are rattled here in the fourth. That jump shot by Amani Levy bricked against the backboard into the hands of Sophia Powell. Lady Chiefs coming. Maddie Vereen gets into the lane. Foul is going to be called. It's going to be on the floor. Foul called against Amani Levy. That is her third foul. The Lady Chiefs be taking the ball out under their own basket. 51-47. Berkeley leads with 2 minutes, 51 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Sophia Powell with a step-back three-pointer. Hits the back of the rim, but Aubrey Anglin there for the rebound. Maddie Vereen to Aubrey Anglin. Aubrey Anglin, the 3 in and out for the freshman. And that ball tipped away by Maddie Vereen. Ball will stay in the possession of the Lady Stags. Chief Faithful on the other side, they did not agree that there was a tip on that, but there was. No arguing by the North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs. Step back jumper by Elena Carter, the two-time All-State performer. Gives her squad a 6-point advantage. Sophia Powell inside has it knocked away by Amani Levy. Journey Bly got the loose ball, puts up the shot. We're back to a 4-point game. 49-53. And a travel. Called against the Stags. That was, I believe, Amani McCray. I was looking down trying to correct my score. 4-point advantage for Berkeley with the pressure in the backcourt. Maddie Vereen weaves her way into the front court, though. Sophia Powell out on the wing. Brings it back up top, now looking to drive the lane. Thought she was going to go for a step-back 3, kicks it inside to Journey Bly. Journey, tough up against Amani Levy. That is going to be Levy's 4th foul, and that will send Journey Bly to the free throw line. Her first trip to the line here in this game. Journey on the year, a 63% free throw shooter. Shooting here, down 4, 49-53. 1 minute, 26 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bly's first free throw is good. Journey Bly, all Region 6 performer, a junior. Glad we get to watch this young lady play another season. She plays hard. That free throw, though, is off back iron, off of Sophia Powell's hand, and the Lady Chiefs are going to call a timeout. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go in regulation here. The Lady Chiefs find themselves in a hole, trailing 53-50. Headed to the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, with a minute and 24 left here in the fourth quarter. The vantage point up here at the top of the stands gives our viewers the best view, gives me the absolute worst view of the scoreboard. I can't see one of them at all, and it's in direct line of sight with the exception that one of the backboards from the side goals here that raise up is directly in my way, along with a couple of banners hanging. And then on the other end, I can easily see the score, but the stanchion for the goal that goes to my right is right where the time is. So not the easiest thing to work around, trying to get the minutes looking around the left and the seconds looking around the right. That 30-second timeout called by Heather Carney. She's got 2 timeouts left. Not sure how many timeouts head coach Crystal Peace has for Berkeley. Was looking to the official score to see if she signaled, but she just signaled to Coach Carney that she has 2 left. Berkeley gets the ball inbounds to Kennedy Caldwell. I'm sorry, that is Amani McCray. Amani McCray into the front court, but she's going to be double teamed. And Sophia Powell ties it up, and the possession is going to go over to North Myrtle Beach. Coach Peace was evidently trying to call a timeout. Referee did not see her. Maddie Vereen steps into the lane. Her shot is off. Journey Bly gets the rebound. And that foul called against Kennedy Caldwell. That's going to be Caldwell's 3rd foul, and will send Journey Bly back to the line for 2 shots. Actually, they say that is Caldwell's 4th foul. First free throw up and good, makes this a 2-point game, 53-51. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in regulation. Second free throw coming from Bly. Up. This one hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and drops through the nets, and we have got ourselves a 1-point game. The Lady Chiefs intercept the ball. Maddie Vereen misses a layup. Sophia Powell gets the rebound. She misses a layup. The official behind the play called jump ball, but a foul will be called against North Myrtle Beach's Sophia Powell. That is her 2nd foul called, will be the 3rd against the Chiefs here in the 4th quarter. The Lady Chiefs got the turnover. 2 excellent opportunities to take the lead, both layups rolled out. Timeout is called after the ball was inbounded by Crystal Peace. 53 seconds to go, a 30-second timeout called by Coach Peace of the Lady Stags. Under a minute, 1-point game. Wouldn't expect any more from 2 of the best in the state of South Carolina. The defending state champion Berkeley Lady Stags. The number 3 seed, they were ranked 4th at the end of the regular season in the South Carolina Association Coaches Poll. With a 20-5 record, the Lady Chiefs, ranked number 1 in the state, are the number 2 seed in the lower state, behind Goose Creek, who was number 2 in the coaches poll. But the Lady Chiefs, the number 2 seed, and it all comes down to the last 53 seconds, a 53-52 lead for Berkeley, and the Lady Stags have the ball. And finally, on about a 4 count, get the ball into Amani Levy. Now Caldwell. Caldwell works her way into a double team, but foul called, I believe, against Sophia Powell. That is now her 3rd foul, 4th team. Again, 4 fouls for each team now. The next foul is going to send either team to the free throw line. Demi Gray drives the lane. She finds Elena Carter. Elena Carter finds the nets, and it's 55-52. And I'm not sure why the ball had a turnover. I think he's going to say it was an inadvertent whistle, and they're going to whistle the ball and give it to Berkeley. Berkeley had the steal. Coach Heather Carney was calling the timeout, but it was a loose ball. He did not give them the timeout. Said that the ball was loose. If anything, at least it stopped the fast break. Double teamed along the line, and that foul is going to be called against Caitlin Powers. That will be Caitlin's 3rd foul. So with the 3-point lead and 16 seconds to go on the clock, Amani McCray, well, it's not going to matter. She hits that free throw. And now free throw's off, but nobody blocks her out. And Berkeley, the clock rolls under 10, and the Lady Chiefs are going to have to foul, and they finally do. Maddie Vereen reaches out and fouls with 7 seconds to go. Maddie Vereen with her 3rd foul of the game. But a 2-possession game. And Kennedy Caldwell goes to the free throw line, hits the first, makes it 58-52. I'm sorry, 57-52. That was a premonition as she makes the second one to 58-52. North Myrtle Beach head coach Heather Carney's going to call a timeout, but her Lady Chiefs down 6 with 5 points to go. The Lady Chiefs came out after trailing 28-20. At halftime, outscored Berkeley 19-6 in the 3rd quarter to take a 39-34 lead. Ended up working that into a double-digit lead about midway through the 4th quarter. And the Berkeley Stags, after a timeout called by Coach Crystal Peace, came storming back, took the lead, and have not looked back. Lead this one by 6. Ball's into Maddie Vereen. Aubrey Anglin with a long 3. Air ball. Rebounded by Bly, and that is going to be the final for the second between two good teams. (58-52) your final. Congratulations to the Lady Stags of Berkeley High School, the defending state champions, and they are going to advance to the lower state championship game. Do not know a score of the Goose Creek Chapin game, but should Goose Creek win that game, that will be the third meeting between the region rivals, Goose Creek and Berkeley. Now that game will be on Friday. I don't know the time of the lower state championship, but it will be in Florence at the Florence Civic Center. I know they're not going to say so now, but congratulations to head coach Heather Carney and the 2025-26 North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs. Finished this season at 23-1. The first loss coming in the third round of the South Carolina Class 5A Division II playoffs. And the Berkeley Lady Stags, again, a young squad, last year defeated the Lady Chiefs handily in the lower state championship game, but in this game, a hard-fought contest, come back and win in the fourth quarter, 58-52. Congratulations to Berkeley. Good luck to Coach Peace and the Lady Stags, all of their fans that have made the trip here to North Myrtle Beach, and there are a lot of them. And once again, of course, to all of our Chiefs fans, as you do all season long and all year long as we broadcast across many sports. And a big thank you to all the Stags fans that couldn't make the trip or family that are from out of the area that have tuned in to the Chiefs Sports Network. We're going to sign off one final time here for Lady Chiefs basketball. Coming up, spring sports. Stay tuned to the NMB Chiefs Facebook page as we will be working out that schedule for baseball, softball, boys and girls lacrosse, boys and girls soccer. We're going to have them all upcoming on the Chiefs Sports Network. For head coach Heather Carney and the North Myrtle Beach Lady Chiefs, I'm the play-by-play voice for North Myrtle Beach, Wayne White. Again, thank you all. Everyone have a great week. And Berkeley, go win a state championship. If we've got to lose one, let's say we lost to the state champs. So good luck to y'all on Friday and then next weekend in the state championship game. Have a great weekend, everyone, or a great rest of the week as we're only on Tuesday. And then go Stags on Friday night.